questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home. And I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2 and you try to knock off that first home win.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap and he's on first base, send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's got 5 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kiermaier ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Now Ellsbury's looking for 3. The relay throw, and Ellsbury's going to have himself a triple.
Batting third, catcher Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Duffy ranges back and he has it for out number 2. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, center fielder.
This ball will be chopped foul. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
Right fielder, Steven Souza.
Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ball chop foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Nobody out. Runner on first. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. In there for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rasmus has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
First baseman number 33, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's Chase Headley. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Just a 2 for 14 line to show for it. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a liner. And Headley will reach. It's a base hit.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to change his eye level. The fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Problem was, it just didn't work.
Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in, Brad Miller. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Takes a knee-high fastball. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. The underhanded flip throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7th,
Coming to the plate now, Colby Rasmus. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A little bouncer. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our. Here's Starlin Castro. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. 1 for 6.
Starlin Castro.
Fouled back. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's in there. Base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Here's Brett Gardner now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jacoby Ellsbury. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat.
Nope, that's
a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Up top, it's 2-0. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And here's a ball hit in the air. Miller takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Third inning, no score to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. He'll flip it to Duffy for the force, and that ends the inning. So digging in, Logan Morrison. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Right fielder number 20.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 10.
Ready for another chance. Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Here it comes. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Now here it comes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 99.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 30.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Evan.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed, 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you probably got to sit on that right now.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in now,
Second
Brad
baseman.
Miller. A base hit in his first trip.
Miller.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Tanaka's ready. Here it is on 1-0. A called strike over the outside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Castro moving to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us. And there now is Chase Headley. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Chase Headley.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Miller is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Here's Starlin Castro. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Duffy ranges to his left. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So the digging in to try it again, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder.
And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Right over the middle, knee high. 2-1, here it is. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in, Logan Morrison. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Splitter, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. On its way is pitch number 75. Kevin Kiermaier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready once again, Steven Souza. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Here's Brett Gardner now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. One down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. Ready for another chance. Corey Dickerson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Dickerson is retired, and there's one away. Ready once again, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13.
First delivery to him on the way.
Brad.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Castro. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Junior awaits the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. One and 2. Here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Duffy is right there on the first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
The batter, number 99. Designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. From the stretch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
So stepping in, Chase Headley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner, foul and out of play. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Now here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ready now, Colby Rasmus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2.
The batter number 5.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Line drive to center field. Ellsbury is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Second baseman.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Rasmus. Makes the play, one away.
Up next for the
Here's
Yankees.
Brett Gardner now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And that misses. 1-1. One out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Here he comes again. 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Again, a 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as they're. So striding in, Logan Morrison. Let's see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
First baseman.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Tyler Clippard enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. First offering on its way. A called strike on the inside corner. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. Plenty of history against Tyler Clippard. He's 1 for 2. He also has 1 home run.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Little dribbler down the line. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back to baseball on the show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And that misses 2-2. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Yankees, good night. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Rays earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Alex Cobb gets the win.